Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a video. I don't think it's morning, it might be afternoon. I don't know, I'm not sure. Anyways, let's get right into it. So, today, working on the Supra again. So, another thing I want to do, and I don't know if this will happen today, but it should happen this weekend because the family's out of town. So that means I can use the garage for some welding. And I think I'm going to try to pull the old Camaro in and build some motor mounts for that LS motor. So, I currently have the winch hooked up because it has flat tires. I'm just going to yank it on out of there because it don't matter. Wow. That's strange. The wires in the back there make it look like the windshield's cracked. It's not though. I'm going to try and get it in the garage today. I don't think I'm going to start working on it today because I also need to bring the 5.3, the LM7, which is on the engine stand right now. I need to bring that into the garage, then I need to bring the engine stand in the garage so I can, or not the engine stand, the engine hoist, the cherry picker, so I can grab the engine and, you know, it's just a block, so it's not, I keep saying engine, but it's just a block. So I can grab the block and have it float so I can mock up some motor mounts. It's gonna be pretty dope though. It's gonna be pretty dope. So I'm gonna keep on winching this. Okay, since we're over here, if you look, the motor mount for the LS is these 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, I'm going to build a plate that fits those 4 bolts. It's going to be a plate at like a 45-degree-ish angle. Not 100% sure. Because I want my engine to sit as low in the thing as possible. And of course, this will be, I can like fine-tune it and tweak it once it's, the engine is hovering right here. And then these are like this. So you see just a bolt go through there. So I'm thinking it's just a plate with 2 tabs, 2 like dog ear tabs that come down with the holes that line up. That's what I'm thinking as of now. Oh, buddy. Oh. So I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. That's what me and Paco are gonna do. He's gonna do all the welding. I'm just gonna cut it out because he doesn't have thumbs. And then hopefully I can get those motor mounts done, because if I get those motor mounts done, that'll hopefully inspire me to get back to this thing, because right now, I don't know. I have a Supra on a 240 in my opinion. Those are like more right now projects. This is more of a long-term project, but I want to slide this thing, so I want to do some sweet LS burnouts and bounce off the LS rev limiter, because I don't know if you know what an LS rev being bounced off the rev limiter sounds like, but it sounds pretty freaking dope. Cherry picker's in here. Camaro. I mean, you know where it's at. I moved the Jeep out, my dad and Kayla's Jeep down on the street, which they look pretty sweet together, not gonna lie. Look at that, no way. No way. Not bad, brother, not bad, Paco. I have nails sticking out of these holes, that's where the motor mount is gonna go. And I have this right here, little yee brother. Just got a text message or something, I heard it. And basically, I only put those nails there so I can put this on and stab holes so I can, you know, I don't have to try and wing it. And as soon as I get that, it should be the same for both sides, so that'll be dope. And then I'm going to go and cut this out of metal and start on that. So, this is what, my dad has these right here, which these are, he needs to use these, they're for limiting straps on his Jeep, so I can't have them, unfortunately. But, see, it's like this. If this was flat, this would be literally perfect, because, so it would come, theoretically, I don't know if I can do this, but it would come off the plate right here. And, and the only reason I say I don't know is because I don't know if I can physically put the engine that close, because the plate would literally be like right there, like an inch away. It'd be like right here. So I don't know if I can do that. I need to see once the engine's in here. But basically, I'm gonna build a little dog ear. It's gonna come down like that, be attached to the plate, or maybe it'll be attached it's either going to be attached directly to the plate, which is what I would like to do, or it's going to be attached to a, it's going to come up and basically like encase this, kind of, so it'll be, your dog ear will come up here, then it'll be a flat piece to the other dog ear, so it'll be like a little U that fits over here, and then I'll weld a metal pipe to the plate. So I don't know if I have to do that. I want the engine to sit as low as it possibly can, so I'm going to try to just have the plate on the LS directly welded to the dog ears. So I'm going to go ahead and get the plate started, and then I can't really figure out the dog ears until I have the engine floating to position it for height-wise, because I don't know if I can attach it, the motor mount, so if my motor mount in the Camaro can sit about this close to it, which would be ideal, and also I don't know if I'm going to have coverage here, so another reason I can't do it yet. What the hell's that? Whole bunch of nonsense. So if I can have the motor mount on the subframe like right here, like that close, like super close, that'd be freaking dope, and have this hug the cross member. I'm gonna get this as low as I possibly can in the cross member area there, so that'll really determine it. But that'll also determine the length of the dog ears, because actually just now talking to you and looking at that and thinking about it, I can do a plate and dog ears no matter what. I'm not gonna do the pipe. That was, disregard that idea. So if I did the plate and then I could just have the dog ears, I could just make them longer. So if they need to be 3 inches, they can be 3 inches. If they need to be an inch, you know, they can be an inch, so on and so forth. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the plate, you know, poke the holes on there, make sure it all measures out right, go get metal, cut it out with the grinder, smooth the corners, and yeah, get to getting on that. Which actually, you know what, now thinking about it, I don't even really need the car in here. I can just pull it. Doctor, got an idea. Look at that. So I'm not even going to bring the car in here. I'm just going to take the car and roll it forward, so I can have it right there, get the engine stand, have it hanging right there, and position it. That's what I'm going to do. What's up, Paco? Alrighty, so I'm trying to put the engine in there to get the motor mounts. You know what's going on. I've told you already. So this is what I got's going on. Oh, it's off the engine stand. What? You can't lift an engine with ratchet straps? Bet. These bungees aren't actually holding any weight. They're just keeping it because the engine wants to spin. The front of the block wants to face the fire, or the front of the block here wants to face the firewall. So these are literally just here to keep it from spinning. So there's like not much weight on those. So don't get all pissed. Don't get all angry about some nonsense. But at least my wheel bearings are good. There's a plus. I had to jack up the front end a little so I can get the hoist under, because that lowered life, you know how it goes. But yeah, now I gotta lower it down. It looks like it's gonna, because as it lowers, you know, it comes down at an angle. It doesn't just go straight down. So I think it's about where it is, or about where it needs to be. But if it's not, then I can always just move the hoist forward. So, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have like hella clearance, is what it looks like anyways. I don't know how far that pan is gonna sit, like how far down it's gonna sit, because I mean, look at it. It's a truck pan, so might need to get a car pan. But I think I was kind of planning on that. Holy crap, there's like 50,000 mosquitoes right here. See them? I don't think you can see them on the camera. If you can see them, there's like a bunch. But yeah, so I'm going to keep doing that, and I'll see you in a bit. Yo, what's up? I'm calling it a night. It's like almost 7, I think. I don't know, man. It's 7. It's 7:02. So, I'm calling it a night. My tummy's growling. Well, actually, you know what? No, I'm not calling it a night. I need to make the tabs. So, but I mean, I'm not going to show you guys anything else tonight, because I'll show you all that nonsense when I get them cut out of metal tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do about the vehicle situation. I really never should have pulled that out, because, I mean, so, I mean, you know, you understand my problem. Didn't even need to. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to pull, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know. Anyways, this is it. It's, ooh, doctor. That scared me. So this is the LS. It's chilling in there. You can see it's cooking. Engine's sitting in there level, and I have that. Oh, just hit my freaking. This is right in the way. You can see there's the gap I'm gonna leave in between the oil pan and the the subframe. I need to take that little block out right there. That one, I was just pointing at the oil pan, but that little block out so I can get that extra ½ inch for it to sit down so I can possibly clear a trans. This is distance between the firewall and the back of the block, but I mean, you know, you have to remember there's gonna be a trans here, and I'm not gonna tell you what trans I'm using. You're just gonna have to see. If I already said it, you can figure that one out, but I'm not telling you right now what I'm using because it's gonna be lit, and the internet's gonna hate me, but it's cheap and I'm gonna make it work. So, but at least this way, the room that I've given it, wait, I might need to move the engine over like an inch, but to the left. But at least right now, if there is any clearancing issues with the trans I'm gonna use, I can beat it out, beat the, you know, this thing. I can hammer it in slightly, so I'll make it fit anyways. You know what? I don't know why everything looks so rusty in my camera. It's not all that rusty. That is that rusty, but it, like the block, it's not that dirty, and the firewall, you know, whatever. So yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. I will pick this up tomorrow when I get off work. I have work at 5 a.m., so I just got an idea. I'm just gonna ratchet strap the engine down where it's sitting, and yo, what's up? It's the next day. Got some cool things going down. Alright, so I was making the motor mounts, right? That's what I got done so far. So, out of a big old plate of steel, right yonder, I got these two, which are roughly the size needed. Yo ho ho, what's cracking? We back. So I don't remember the last clip I showed you, because that was like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago. But where I'm at right now is I have this. So here's the pieces. I rounded off the edges. It's all nice and smooth and not going to kill anybody. Well, will it focus? Will it? That's the question. Alrighty, it's the late hours of the night, that's what I got. So, boom, all the holes fit and they line up. And then, there's that one, they all fit and line up. And the thing that I was making sure of is that this thing sits flush, meaning all the holes, there we go. All the holes have, you know, enough spacing so the bolts aren't jammed in there. Where are you, Paco? I hear you, there you are. Yeah, so I got both plates done tomorrow. I'm gonna make the dog ears, and I keep calling them dog ears, I don't know what you call them, tabs, just from here to the plate. So I got the plates, which I'm gonna sand down so they're nice and smooth and not orange. And then I got the tabs, or as I like to call them, dog ears. All four of them done, so I need to drill holes and clean them up, make them look pretty. Do that today, and then weld them all up so I can officially bolt the block in there. And then I need to, there's a couple of rains, a couple good heavy rains, so there's like surface rust in the engine, which sucks, I know, but I'm not real worried because I still need to take the engine to a machine shop to get it all, what's it called? I don't know, the acid bath that they do to clean off all the grease in all the ports and the calcified calciumness, and you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can figure it out. Google has your answers. And then after that happens, of course, I want to get the head decked and the cylinders honed and all that fun stuff before I go along with the rebuild kit. Is that a spider? Alrighty, so here's driver's head motor mount. I got the magnets, I got it held. It's a little over 3 5/8 all the way around, and the motor mount is 3 5/8, so that's pretty sweet. I have it like that. I think I'm going to make a spacer for here. No, that's a lot of work. I'm just going to tack weld it. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, doctor, it's going to work. So look, boom, that's the one that's tack welded. I got this bolt right here is the closest. You can see how close that is. So I can't weld exactly where that one's going to be next to. And then I got this top corner in, so I got the opposites, and the bolt just slips in and out, no problem. block is out. I did it by hand to see if I could, and I got it. No engine hoist, because hell yeah. Making gains and such, you know about it. And that's what I got so far. It's sitting on the thingy, so it's good. Ratchet strapped to the dolly. I wheeled it over here, that was harder than actually getting it on the dolly. And now I need to bring the engine stand back out here, and I am going to use the hoist for that, because I'm not trying to pick up a block 2.5 feet in the air, because that's like 350 pounds, and I can't do that. But yeah, anyways, so just want to let you know, engine's out, it's here. Camaro has no engine. Waiting for some friends to come over so I can push it back, and then that'll be the end. That'll be the end of this one. Ooh. 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 But yeah, I didn't make an ending, so here it is. Thank you so much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. If you do like the video, or if you like any part about it, you should go ahead and hit that like button. And even if you don't like it, you should probably still hit that like button, because that'd be cool. And if you would like to see more, which, I mean, come on, you know you do, go ahead and subscribe. So, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.